Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Tuesday, January 20, 2026. In the headlines, Grenada's public debt edges up to 2.7 billion EC dollars. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada posts robust final quarter revenue surpassing 50 million EC dollars. Grenada about to see the end of an era as Dr. Keith Mitchell is poised to retire. Landmark drug reform bill tabled in Parliament, emphasizing public health and social justice. Also in the news regionally, Guyana mourns following hospital suicide and live-streamed death of murder suspect. Internationally, Berlin urges European Union unity amid Trump's tariff threat over Greenland. Plus in the sports news, GFA relaunches grassroots program. Stay close.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, a bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Grenada's public debt.
Baptiste with Network News. Thanks for joining us. The Ministry of Finance is reporting a slight increase in Grenada's public debt in the second quarter of 2025, with new figures showing the country's total debt at 2.7 billion EC dollars. The update comes from the government's debt report for the second quarter of 2025. The rest of the details in this report.
Grenada's public debt stood at $2.7 billion at the end of the second quarter of 2025, representing 69.2% of gross domestic product. The central government accounts for the largest share with $2.2 billion, or just 80% of total public debt. State-owned enterprises hold $523.6 million, while statutory bodies account for a small $1.4 million. Central government debt is made up of external borrowing, which totals $1.8 billion, or 46.4% of GDP. Domestic debt stands at $379.5 million, about 9.6% of GDP. Overall, central government debt rose by 4.5% over the past year, driven largely by new external disbursements. Multilateral institutions remain Grenada's main creditors, holding 66% of external debt. The International Development Association is the single largest lender, while the People's Republic of China is the biggest bilateral creditor. Most external loans are on fixed interest rates, and about 2/3 of the debt is denominated in US dollars. During the second quarter, government received $16.3 million in loan disbursements, mainly for agriculture, education, health, energy, and infrastructure projects. There was no new borrowing during the period. Debt service payments totaled $40.5 million, split between $32.2 million in principal repayments and $8.3 million in interest. Actual payments are lower than budgeted due to unclaimed domestic bonds and exchange rate movements. The report also notes that Grenada currently has no government guaranteed debt and that overall interest rate and refinancing risks remain manageable, with debt maturity levels staying within the targets set under the medium-term debt management strategy. Eugenia Peters, GBN News.
All right, this story to report. The Investment Migration Agency, Grenada, is reporting a strong financial performance in the final quarter of 2025, with revenues topping 50 million EC dollars. New figures from the IMA Grenada show solid monthly gains, major contributions to the National Transformation Fund, and increased allocations to budgetary support and the contingency fund. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
Grenada's Investment Migration Agency generated just over EC $50 million in revenue from October to December 2025. The latest IMA statistics show November was the strongest month, with about EC $26 million generated, followed by December at roughly EC $14.7 million and October at about EC $9.6 million. A major share of the revenue came from National Transformation Fund contributions, totaling approximately EC $18.8 million for the quarter. The breakdown, according to the IMA's fiscal performance data, shows EC $4.1 million in NTF contributions in October, EC $9.2 million in November, and EC $5.5 million in December. Income from NTF application and processing fees amounted to about EC $1.2 million, while approved project investments contributed just over EC $21 million. According to the IMA's fourth quarter figures, other related fees and charges added close to EC $6.9 million, further boosting overall revenue. On the expenditure side, the IMA recorded total outflows of approximately EC $7.2 million, resulting in net revenue of about EC $43.1 million for the quarter. Total NTF transfers for the period amounted to roughly EC $22.7 million. Of that, about EC $20.4 million, or 90%, went to budgetary support for capital projects, and just over EC $2.2 million, or 10%, to the contingency fund. The contingency fund closed the quarter at approximately EC $64.4 million, up from just over EC $62.1 million at the start of October.
Reporter Deidre Seeley with that story. Well, after more than 40 years at the forefront of Grenadian politics, former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell is set to step away from the national scene. He's preparing to announce his retirement and begin the handover process at a meeting at the Happy Hill Secondary School on Thursday. Cherian Blackman-Stephen has this report.
After more than 4 decades representing the constituency of St. George Northwest, former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell is expected to formally signal his retirement from frontline politics at a meeting catered for Thursday evening at the Happy Hill Secondary School. The anticipated announcement will usher in a new chapter for the new National Party and Grenada's political environment. Dr. Mitchell, who has held the St. George Northwest seat since 1984, is expected to introduce a constituency caretaker, marking the beginning of his handover after an extraordinary 41-year parliamentary career. He led the new National Party as Prime Minister and leader from 1989 to 2024. His political success included his party's winning all 15 seats on 2 occasions. Opposition leader Emmeline Pear, in an exclusive interview with GBN, noted that despite widespread skepticism, Dr. Mitchell has consistently fulfilled his promises to step back from political leadership roles.
So person said he would not give up leadership of the party. He would not give up leadership of the position of opposition leader, and he has proven many people wrong. And then the last one was that he's not going to give up the candidacy, so he's going to run again in the next election. And I believe he's again proving persons wrong in that regard.
Pear called for ongoing recognition of Dr. Mitchell's experience and value as an advisor.
We have a tendency in this country, once you reach 60 years, we consider you old and invaluable sometimes, and this is so wrong. When people get to a certain age, I believe there's so much of a wealth of knowledge and information and experience that they possess that we always have to find ways in which we can tap into them and to continue to ensure that they're relevant in national development.
Several names are being floated as possible successors for Dr. Mitchell, but no one has been confirmed. Pear explained that the constituency typically conducts hold an election before formally announcing the new caretaker.
But as in who it is and, the processes and so on, the truth is I can't say because I have not, directly followed. The constituency would report to the national after they've completed the process. So I'm quite sure there should be a report in maybe just before the activity or right after the activity.
Dr. Mitchell's decision to walk away from frontline politics comes as Grenada looks ahead to general elections due by October 2027. Thursday's meeting is expected to mark not only the end of an era, but also the start of a new chapter for the new National Party and the people of St. George Northwest. Cherry and Blackman Stephen, GBN News.
We wish Dr. Keith Mitchell the very best. Thank you for your service to Grenada. Now, Flow is once again lending its support to Grenada's culture and cuisine, returning as a proud sponsor of the GBN All Down Fest as the nation counts down to its 52nd anniversary of independence celebrations. Marketing and Communications Executive at Flow, Roseanne Hughes, said the company is excited to be part of the celebration for the second consecutive year and sees All Down as a symbol of unity and connection.
As being the nation's #1 and largest telecoms provider, it is without a doubt that we're going to be a part of the biggest celebration of our 52nd independence. And what unites and connects us more than Oil Down. So we're more than happy to be a part of it again for the second year in a row.
She said the involvement of Flow goes beyond sponsorship, with the company also playing a practical role in supporting the event experience for patrons.
On the day, we're there to celebrate with you and taste the good foods whilst keeping you connected, both with your mobile and your Wi-Fi services.
All right. Coming up in Network News, opposition leader voices caution as cannabis reform bill faces scrutiny in Parliament. We'll talk about that.
This Christmas, let your season sparkle, twinkle, glitter, shimmer, and glow. At Ariza Credit Union, our special holiday loans are designed to make your Christmas bright. Choose the loan that suits you best. You can sparkle at $20,000, twinkle at $40,000, glitter at $60,000, shimmer at $80,000, or glow at $100,000. Use your Cherry Christmas loan for gifts, travel, family celebrations, or anything that makes your Christmas magical. Whatever your wish, there is a loan to light up your holidays. Apply today, and together we will make it a Cherry Christmas.
Do you know that you can lower your electricity bill by switching to energy-efficient appliances? By switching to energy-efficient appliances, you can help lower your energy usage. Your refrigerator, for example, is amongst the highest energy-consuming appliances within your home as it remains running throughout the day and night. Switching to an energy-efficient refrigerator can lower your electricity bill by up to 40%. As an individual consumer, I cannot impact global fuel prices. However, I can ease the burden of rising fuel rates by switching to energy-efficient appliances. What can you do?
Grenlec, energizing our Grenada.
Spare your pocket, spare the earth, always at Grenlec.
As we look ahead ahead to 2026, we're committed to elevating Grenada's presence on the global stage. Our integrated tactical focus includes media relations, travel trade engagement, sales activation, and digital campaigns. These efforts are designed to ensure visibility and establish leadership in our niche pillar marketing. We invite you to join us on this journey by supporting our initiatives and sharing the beauty of our tri-island state with the world. Together, we can make 2026 a year of growth and success for our islands. Whether you're a local stakeholder, a travel enthusiast, or someone who simply loves Grenada, your involvement is crucial to our success. Thank you for your continued support. Let's make 2026 a year to remember.
Tired of waiting on hold? Co-op Bank just made connecting easier. Now, you can chat with us instantly. No landlines, no hassle. Introducing our live web, WhatsApp, and Facebook chats. Get quick answers to your questions and queries anywhere. Visit our website or message us on WhatsApp or Facebook today. Banking made simple because you deserve convenience. Click, tap, done. Banking just got easier.
Welcome home.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansipine Main Road or call 405-4818.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. Oh, I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me, yes, I can. Whenever you're in need, yes, just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever your road leads, we'll be right there with you. Wherever your road leads, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, right next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
If
You thought 2025 was amazing? Get ready, Grenada. GBN's Old Young Fest is back and bigger than ever. Join us on Saturday, the 31st of January at Pearl's Airstrip for a full day of food, culture, and fun. Watch competitors battle it out for the title of the best original oil down, the best seafood oil down, and the most festive display. Enjoy live calypso and a steel pan, children's activities, traditional ring games, and plenty vibes for the whole family. Gates open at 10 a.m. Don't miss the celebrations of Grenada's national dish, GBN Old Young Fest, where culture, flavor, and tradition comes together. See you on Saturday, January 31st at Pearl's Airstrip. And remember,
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center, the proposed Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Amendment Bill 2026, tabled in the House of Representatives on Tuesday, moves away from punitive prohibition toward a framework centered on public health, social justice, and economic opportunity. Christina John reports.
Over the last 5 years, there has been over 600 arrests for possession of cannabis. That's according to Minister for Agriculture, Economic Development and Planning, Honorable Lennox Andrew, who provided statistics on the number of arrests of young people from 2021 to 2025.
In 2021, there were 243 cases. In 2022, 115. Because you know all that, because you defended them. In 2023, there were 95. In 2024, there was 125. In 2025, we had 71. So put differently, over the last 5 years, there has been 649 arrests for marijuana in this country.
Under the restorative justice provisions, the legislation provides amnesty and automatic expungement for criminal records for specific minor cannabis offenses. Pending cases involving small amounts of cannabis will be discontinued. Mr. Andrews described the reform as one that prioritizes public health and youth safety.
But I want to go further, Mr. Speaker. 249 cases, 11% or 72 involved individuals caught with less than 56 grams. 46% is the same 56 grams we're talking about that we're trying to decriminalize. 72 cases. 46% of 300 cases were classified as simple possession. But here is Mr. Speaker. 14%, which is 90 cases, involved children and young people.
In terms of personal use, adults aged 21 and over will be allowed to possess up to 56 grams of cannabis and 15 grams of cannabis resin, and to cultivate up to 4 plants per household for private use. Public consumption, however, will remain illegal and subject to fixed penalties, including a $300 fine. Strong protections for children and young people are retained. Supplying cannabis to minors will carry strict penalties, while minors found in possession will be treated through a rehabilitative, non-criminal approach.
Children and young people. Under this new bill, this children going to jail. They would not be defended by Peter under this new bill. Establish a fixed penalty fine system for the public use of cannabis and created a rehabilitative framework for our youth. And I will speak more about that just now. And to those who intend to exploit our children, be warned. Be warned. The penalties for supplying minors with cannabis remain severe. And so we choose counseling over criminalization for our youth. But we also choose strict enforcement for the protectors.
Christina John, GBN News.
The government has moved to change Grenada's long-standing approach to marijuana, bring in new legislation before Parliament that signals reform while drawing firm lines around public use and the protection of young people. Shania McIntosh has more details.
Legislation to decriminalize cannabis was tabled in the House of Representatives today as Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell outlined a new framework that allows private use but keeps public smoking illegal and bans marijuana near schools across Grenada, Carriacou and PT Martinique. Speaking in Parliament, the Prime Minister made it clear that while the proposed law marks progress, it comes with firm boundaries. He warned that smoking cannabis in public spaces will remain illegal, stressing that public use has been criminalized under the proposed framework.
And I want to emphasize this. We are not condoning, supporting, and hence we have criminalized the public smoking of marijuana. You have your home, you have the homes of your friends. If you are to engage in the recreational use within the limits prescribed, do it in private.
The Prime Minister emphasized that individuals who choose to use cannabis for recreational purposes must do so in private spaces. He said the government has no intention of allowing open or unrestricted public consumption. The Prime Minister also issued a strong warning against cannabis being used anywhere near educational institutions across Grenada, Carriacou and PT Martinique.
We've made it clear that we do not want, in addition to no public smoking or use, we do not want it around our educational facilities. And we do not want any unscrupulous persons targeting our young men and women. And I'm sure that the Cannabis Secretariat will spend significant time educating and emphasizing our young men and women about making healthy choices in relation to the use of marijuana.
Prime Minister Mitchell cautioned against what he described as unscrupulous individuals targeting young men and women, making it clear that protecting the nation's youth remains a top priority. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Other news, opposition leader Emmeline Pear provided feedback on the Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Amendment Bill 2026 brought before the House of Representatives on Tuesday. Christina John tells us more.
Leader of His Majesty's Opposition, Honorable Emmeline Pear, has expressed reservations about certain provisions of the Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Amendment Bill 2026 following its tabling in the House of Representatives on Tuesday. Speaking to GBN after today's sitting of the House, the opposition leader said she supports measures aimed at reform, but remains apprehensive about specific aspects of the legislation. She indicated that her concerns reflect the broader position of her party as the bill moves through the parliamentary debate process.
I said today our policy position on critical matters don't change, and so we support decriminalizing the use of marijuana or the possession of marijuana. Quite a number of young people end up with permanent records, police records, as a result of possession of small quantities, and we don't think that's in the best interest of a person's development and their well-being, etc., their future. So we feel strongly. We also support the view that there are some persons, their medicinal purposes for which this is used, and religious purposes. So I respect the Rastafarian community and their own belief. But our view as it relates to implementation is where I think we're probably a little bit off to the government, in that we believe that there are serious consequences for abuse or misuse of marijuana, and so whatever step you take, you have to ensure that all of the safeguards are well in place, all of the structures and the systems are there to ensure that this is done properly.
Her concerns revolve around exposure, prescription, and access to cannabis by minors, areas she believes require careful consideration to ensure public safety and responsible implementation. She emphasized the importance of clear safeguards and effective regulations, especially as the country transitions away from punitive approaches to cannabis-related offenses.
So, for example, when you speak about exempting persons who are going to use it for medicinal purposes, the question is who is prescribing, right? That's just an example. So we have to ensure the secondary situation. You have one in which a child would be have more access to marijuana because parents are allowed to plant or to use. And so what systems are we going to put in place to ensure that children are protected? So the legislation speaks about what happens after a child is found using, but I'm saying we need to go beyond that to speak about prevention and education and ensuring that there are systems of monitoring and supporting children in a way that they are fully protected as far as possible. So where we are now, I think we should have passed that stage in terms of setting up the systems and structures. So when, for example, the legislation speaks about a national body for drug prevention, for example, the question is, what is that body? Who are the people? Putting those systems in place is necessary before you bring the legislation. And since this was first brought to Parliament as a bill to now, it's almost 4 years. And we believe that much more should have been done in terms of ensuring that we are having reform together with protection. And whatever is done, it's done right. And I'm not happy that sufficient was done in that regard.
The Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Amendment Bill 2026 seeks to decriminalize possession of small amounts of cannabis while maintaining restrictions to public use and access by minors. Parliamentary debate on the bill is expected to continue as both sides weigh its social, health, and legal implications. Christina John, GBN News.
J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary School claimed top honors in the GFNC's High School Snack Attack competition, taking home $7,000 for its inventive Fruity Fusion gummies. GBN ISO is next.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISO is brought to you by Clear Vision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clear Vision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Clear Vision Eye Center.
Congratulations to students from J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary School. They've emerged as champions in the Grenada Food and Nutrition Council's High School Snack Attack competition. Their fruity fusion gummies captured judges' attention with creative branding, strong presentation, and a focus on healthy, locally sourced ingredients. The team, guided by teacher Ms. Katie Redhead and mentor Mrs. Marsha Benjamin Hunt, showcased teamwork and entrepreneurial spirit, earning their school $7,000 and a plaque. Organizers praised all participating schools for their dedication to promoting healthy eating and local agriculture. The event also featured People's Choice Voting, with Presentation Brothers College earning that award. The Snack Attack competition is really designed to inspire Grenadian youth to see food as both a creative pursuit and an opportunity for positive change. Share your photos and videos with us via WhatsApp at 405-3052 or on our other social media platforms. That's for GBN ISOR.
Congratulations, J.W. Fletcher Catholic Secondary. After the break, Grenada sets global standard and eliminates ozone-depleting chemicals years ahead of deadline.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
The Frequente Industrial Park is opening its doors with prime square footage available right now. Whether you are scaling up your production line or establishing new regional headquarters, we have the footprint you need ready for immediate lease. Our newly refurbished state-of-the-art facilities set a new standard, offering premium spaces designed for modern manufacturing, ICT, and service enterprises that demand excellence. With 24-hour security, property management support, and a location just minutes from the airport and the capital, GIDC Facilities isn't just a landlord. We are your partner in logistics and success. Secure your space in Grenada's flagship industrial hub today. GIDC Facilities, the foundation for your future.
Hey there. Did you know The GPPA now offers more ways to take control of your health. That's right, copper and hormonal IUDs plus hormonal implants, all available to you. Safe, effective, and empowering options, because your body, your choice. This message is brought to you by the Grenada Planned Parenthood Association through the Build Back Equal project, funded by Global Affairs Canada.
Served Grenada for decades. We are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
For 35 years, one name has stood with us. Through the storms and sunshine, we've been by your side. Whether you're on the road, at sea, on site, or at home, with Grenadian General Insurance, confidence comes standard. It's never been a better time to renew and update for added benefits. Join us in celebrating 35 years of safeguarding what matters most. Grenadian General Insurance, 35 years strong. Visit Grenadian General Insurance on Scott Street, St. George's. Call us at 440-2434 or visit grenadiangeneral.gd to get the coverage you need.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
From the farm to the store to your home. Supporting farmers, catering for your needs. The Food Fair Supermarket provides fresh fruits and vegetables from its 2 convenient locations for over 5 decades. The Food Fair Supermarkets, where you can fill your baskets without emptying your pockets.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding Multi-X to your bet? Yes, Multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and Multi-X. You cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, Multi-X all of the daily games.
With Multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add Multi-X to all your playway, daily pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
Welcome back to the news. Grenada has taken a major step in environmental protection, becoming one of the first developing countries in the world to completely eliminate ozone-depleting substances, years ahead of the international deadline. Shania McIntosh has more.
Grenada has officially phased out the importation and consumption of R22 refrigerants, a harmful chemical linked to ozone layer depletion, placing Grenada in full compliance with the Montreal Protocol 5 years before the 2030 target. The announcement was made during a recent workshop for refrigerant importers hosted by the National Ozone Unit. National Ozone Officer Leslie Smith reminded participants that the importation of R22 refrigerants is no longer permitted in Grenada as of January 1st, 2026. According to data from the National Ozone Unit, Grenada's consumption of R22 has already fallen below the 97.5% reduction threshold required under the Montreal Protocol, meeting the level of compliance expected by the year 2030. This early phase-out represents a significant boost to Grenada's environmental record, reinforcing its commitment to protecting the ozone layer and addressing climate change. Grenada now stands among the first developing nations globally to fully eliminate ozone-depleting substances. The National Ozone Unit says it will continue working closely with importers, technicians, and other stakeholders to ensure full compliance while supporting the transition to environmentally friendly and energy-efficient alternatives. Grenada's achievement highlights the country's leadership in environmental protection and its strong adherence to international environmental agreements. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Before the break, Grenada's young writers are making their mark across the region, securing top honors in the 2025 Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment Short Story Competition. Leading the achievement is Adania George of Westmoreland Junior School, whose short story, Thomas and the Visitor, earned first place overall in the regional contest. Grenada's success extended beyond the top prize, with 10 stories by Grenadian students, placing among the top 20 entries across the Caribbean. We can tell you too, Kenroy Government School led with 5 of these placements. Westmoreland Junior School accounted for 3, while Alpha Junior School and St. Andrew's Anglican Primary School each had 1 story recognized. The Caribbean Primary Exit Assessment, administered by the Caribbean Examinations Council, is a key regional evaluation for students transitioning from primary to secondary school, testing competencies in mathematics, language, science, and civics. We'll be right back.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
What if you had a choice? A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online? What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians, from wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Yo, Grenada, are you ready for the biggest vibe this January? On Saturday, January 24th at 3 p.m., Morne Rouge Playing Field is turning up as the National Celebrations Committee hosts the Independence Youth Expo. Come through and check out fresh local brands, cool art, nutritious drinks, snacks, and confectionaries. It's all about our young creators showing out. Catch dope performances from Spice and Dancers, Destiny on Steel Band, Zeal, Nate, Lil Cello, and Young Cody from Caracou. Also at the event will be DJ Snappy, Selector Jamie, and Tristan Charles keeping the energy lit. And guess what? It's free. So squad up and roll out to support our youth and celebrate the future. Mark your calendar. Saturday, January 24th, 3 p.m. Morne Rouge Playing Field. Don't sleep on this. It's the Independence Youth Expo.
Grenada, this is it! The grand finale of the Grenada Athletic Association's Development Meet Series is here with the Charlie George Classic, Saturday, January 24th at the iconic Kirani James Athletic Stadium from 9:30 a.m. Watch the island's top young and elite athletes go all out in a thrilling final showdown on the track. Speed, power, and pure competition at its best. Admission, adults 10, children 5. Don't miss the excitement. Be there for the Charlie George Classic, where the series concludes in spectacular style.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Caracou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Good evening, sporting fans. The Grenada Football Association, GFA, relaunched its National Grassroots Program on Saturday, January 17, 2026, with a view to developing young football talent throughout Grenada, Caracou, and Petit Martinique. Here's what we can tell you. The program offers boys and girls a positive introduction to the sport, starting simultaneously at various locations across the nation. The program is a key part of the GFA's strategy to establish a strong national football foundation. It targets children aged 6 to 12 and focuses on basic skills, teamwork, and physical fitness in a fun and safe setting. GFA President Marlon Glean highlighted the program's importance for providing children with a chance to engage with football. The relaunch follows a significant investment in the 2025-2026 season, with the GFA distributing over 774,000 EC dollars to 36 affiliated clubs to support community-level activities and youth development. The program includes centers in various parishes, making it accessible to many young footballers. The GFA encourages interested young players to join the Saturday sessions. Also in football, the senior men's national football team will compete in the FIFA Series 2026, a global tournament featuring 48 national teams. Grenada will travel to Rwanda, where they are scheduled to face Estonia in an international friendly as part of the group stage. The FIFA-sanctioned series will be played during the March and April international windows, with teams divided into 12 groups of 4. I can tell you the initiative is designed to boost international competition and provide meaningful match experience across all confederations. Well, members of the Windward Islands women's cricket team are moving into their final preparation for their ultimate group stage showdown in the 2026 T20 Blaze. Tomorrow, Wednesday, January 21, they'll face the formidable, undefeated Leeward Islands, a team who has swept aside all competitions so far. The Windwards enter this match not as top contenders, but with the vital momentum of a hard-fought 7-wicket victory over Jamaica still fresh in their minds. This win was a much-needed shot of confidence after several heartbreakingly narrow losses defined their initial campaign. The story now is one of pride and potential redemption, with key veteran all-rounder Afi Fletcher providing stability and young talents like Janilia Glasgow and Karina Noel gaining valuable experience with every ball bowled. The team is finding its rhythm when it matters most. While a place at the very top of the table is out of reach, this final match offers more than just competition points. It's an opportunity for the young squad to test their mettle against the tournament's strongest side, build crucial confidence for future seasons, and end their 2026 T20 Blaze journey on a high note. The stage is set at the Arnesvale playing field for a compelling finale to the group stage, where the Windwards will look to author a final, memorable chapter for their fans back home. That's the sports news for now. Guyana is reeling after a night of tragedy. It's now under police investigation. Authorities say a 22-year-old pregnant woman from Schoonad, West Bank, Demerara, reportedly died by suicide while admitted to the female medical ward of Georgetown Public Hospital on Sunday evening. The Guyana Police Force has launched a probe into the circumstances surrounding her death.
An investigation is underway tonight at the Georgetown Hospital after a patient jumped to her death from the female medical ward, which is located on the 3rd floor of a building. The woman, who family members identified as Marissa Eastman, was also pregnant, according to her relatives. She was admitted to the hospital on Sunday after she was rushed there with multiple complaints and was behaving erratically. Family members said she was admitted and they were told that she would have to be monitored and closely observed. Now they have more questions than answers.
We was pleading. 4 persons was pleading with them. 4 persons that were there had to hold her literally because she drank some soup, then she tried to throw it away. All right? In the hospital. And my take is that I know there are other patients. They have some big people in the hospital there with heart issues. Remember, you would hear while there. So my thing was, listen, you can't restrain this girl because you don't want to cause anybody, family harm. You understand? Excuse me for stuttering. It's okay. So nobody still didn't do anything, Travis. They didn't render assistance to say, well, okay, let me strap you down. When they don't give you this medication, they're saying that, oh, she was covered fully, and then next thing, a patient said, look, somebody just jumped. This is how she sleeps. She sleeps with the sheet over her head all the time. Sickness before sickness, anytime. This is how she sleeps.
Family members said they received a call from the hospital on Sunday night, informing them that a young woman had died after reportedly leaping from a window in the building. In a statement early this morning, the Georgetown Public Hospital announced that it will be conducting a full investigation. The hospital claims that when the woman was admitted, a psychiatric evaluation was done, but there was no psychotic symptoms or suicidal thoughts identified. However, the same woman made a video post on social media from the hospital earlier in the day, threatening to harm herself. A number of hospital staffers, including medical practitioners, are to be questioned as part of the investigations. The Georgetown Hospital has said that as part of the investigation process, the hospital will also review existing protocols related to patient observation and mental health monitoring, including suicidal watch policies, to identify any areas for strengthening patient safety. Now, if you are struggling with thoughts of suicide or worried about a friend or loved one, help is available. You can call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline at 915.
Further afield, U.S. President Donald Trump remains steadfast in his bid to acquire Greenland, declaring at this week's Davos Forum, and I quote, "We have to have the world's largest island," unquote. Greenland's Prime Minister has rejected U.S. pressure as European allies rally to support Danish sovereignty.
Greenland's ice sheets, put under constant pressure by a warming climate, will eventually give way. But if the US president thought Europe would shift its position on the Danish territory under pressure of tariffs, he was mistaken. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer is pushing for calm discussion between the allies. His message as much for Donald Trump as for the British people.
The use of tariffs against allies is completely wrong. It is not the right way to resolve differences within an alliance. Nor is it helpful to frame efforts to strengthen Greenland's security as a justification for economic pressure.
Starmer has worked hard to win over Trump and needs to tread a fine line with the UK's closest ally, which has pledged $200 billion in investment. In public, the UK is advocating de-escalation, but across the Channel, Europe seems to be preparing for a fight, revealing a continent divided on how to handle the US president. France wants to retaliate with $108 billion worth of tariffs and possibly freeze American businesses out of the single market.
Europe has to step up. Europe has to be strong, and Europe has to make sure that the threats that have been imposed don't become reality. And for this, we need to be able to show that we're willing to use all the instruments we have at our disposal, whether they are tariffs, whether they are the trade agreements, whether they are anti-coercion measures.
Measures originally designed to resist Chinese economic pressure, now being discussed as a response to Washington. But Germany believes believes a trade war is not the way forward, even as it readies countermeasures repeating a firm message: Europe will not be blackmailed. EU leaders will meet on Thursday for further discussions on how to react. The question: will the US president respond to the appeal for calm discussion, or is it time for Europe to respond with threats of its own? Charlie Angela, Al Jazeera, London.
A reminder of the headlines right after this. Headlines once more before we go. Grenada's public debt edges up to 2.7 billion EC dollars. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada posts robust final quarter revenue surpassing 50 million EC dollars. Grenada about to see the end of an era as Dr. Keith Mitchell is poised to retire. All the best, sir. Landmark drug reform bill tabled in Parliament emphasizing public health and social justice. Also in the news regionally, Guyana mourns following hospital suicide and live-streamed death of murder suspect. Internationally, U.S. President Donald Trump remains steadfast in his bid to acquire Greenland. Plus, in the sports news, the Grenada Football Association relaunches its grassroots program. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. That's all from us at the GBN newsroom right here in the Grenadian capital. Thank you. Good night.